Hi guys, in this video we'll talk about the complete process for the SIIB admissions. Fine, right from the cutoff to GDPI process. The overall process is quite simple. You have to appear for the SNAP. You got your SNAP scores. You have to then go for the GDPI process and take admission. There is no weightage for academic record, past academic record. It's purely basis of how you perform from today onwards in your SNAP exam and your GDPI. So that's a good sign here. That's a good thing to look at. Okay, let's start with the overview first. The marketing specialization wise, they have marketing, finance, supply chain, which is basically operations, and HR. So there's no IT specialization available in SIIB. Fine, even though it's an international business college, but placement wise is common between SMHRD, SIIB and other B schools. So don't expect only foreign placements. You'll get the Indian placement, normal jobs as well. Fine, total intake is 120. Out of the reservation, SC 15%, ST 7.5 and differently able 3. So almost 25% is out, so 90 open seats are left to compete for open category, and remaining reserved category almost 30 seats. Fine, over and above this intake, they also have 2 seats for Kashmiri migrants where the cutoff is quite low, around 10 marks lower than the normal cutoff, and 15% seats for international students as well, and minimum you need 50% in the degree. Overall cutoff is around 90 percentile every year, but it keep on changing thoda, but yeah, mota 90 percentile all you need in the SNAP exam to get admission into SIIB. Fine, the average salaries at the college is now touching almost 10 lakhs. You have to check their website for the exact number, but approximately will be around 10 lakhs average salary after your MBA, 10 plus. The second part, which is the GDPI process. So they have a 50% weightage for the SNAP score, 10% for group activity, 30% for PI and 10% for VAT, total 100%. ठीक है, अब आके डाउट आएगा कि यार मेरा कन्वर्ट हो पाएगा कि नहीं हो पाएगा. Let's take example of 2 one who have applied at 99 percentile and one who have applied at 90 percentile. दोनों में gap is 10%. तो obviously 99% वाला have much more chance to convert than 90 percentile. ठीक है. So but if you look at the scores में there is hardly any difference between these two scores. For example, if I base it on the last year paper, the gap between 99 percentiler and a 90 percentiler was almost 10 marks. Now this gap is out of 12 marks. This gap is out of 150 marks of SNAP paper. But if I boil it down to 50, this gap is only 4 marks. Okay, the gap between the topper and a bad is only 4 marks. So one good PI, one good VAT, one good GDPI, you can clearly cover the gap. So अगर आप 90 percentile हो या 99 percentile हो, ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ता. All of you have almost same chance to convert. ठीक है. So अगर आपका SIIB का कॉल आया है तो please work hard for that, because everybody will have an equal chance to convert. ठीक है. So at Cetking we have taken care of that. We'll be, if in case you want to join us, we'll be taking care of that, because group exercises, PI, there are 10 workshops in your login ID which will be talking about the interview skills, because PI is as important as your SNAP score. We have worked hard for SNAP, like CAT SNAP, all the exam for years, maybe months, but for PI we don't even want to be willing to work hard for 1 week. Okay. So in case you want to join us, VAT, there are 6 workshops for VAT, 10 workshops for PI and group exercises. You have to go through that. So in case you want to join us, I'll show you the link in the end. Fine, you can go to cetking.com/shop and you can buy the program online or in the classroom program if you're based in Mumbai Pune. ठीक है. और जो भी है, अभी अगर आपका सिम्बी का स्कोर हो चुका है तो सिम्बी में कुछ कर नहीं सकते स्कोर में, वी कांट चेंज दैट. कॉल आ गया तो अभी आप प्लीज़ फोकस करो अपना वैट PI पे, बिकॉज दिस इज़ इक्वली इंपॉर्टेंट एज वॉट यू डन इन द SNAP एग्जाम. ठीक है. जितने पाप के स्कोर कम है तो पाप धोने का टाइम आ गया, अच्छे से तैयारी करो सो वी कैन कन्वर्ट SIIB. ट्रस्ट में इट्स अ गुड कॉलेज, इट्स अ वेरी गुड कॉलेज. सी मेन एडवांटेज यू हैव इज द इंटेक. है इंटेक इतना कम है कि तुम्हें प्लेसमेंट की प्रॉब्लम आएगा ही नहीं. IIMs आर नाउ टचिंग 400 का इंटेक, and trust me, believe me, they are facing problem in the placements. So summer placement काफ़ी लोग का होता ही नहीं है, because 400 का इंटेक लगाना is not easy. If you're an engineer, you understand कि 400 लोग को जॉब लगवाने का is not easy at all. ठीक है. So that's the advantage we have in symbiosis, that intake is less. So play on that. Okay, starting with the group activity. The group activity will be a GD, can be a case study, can be group activity. They can give you a few photos. You have to make a story out of this. Also, you have to find a title, suitable title for a story. After that, fine. It can be a group, a GD. For example, last year India's performance in Olympic. That was the topic of the GD. Okay. Or it can be a case study. The company sales are going down. How to improve sales. So it will keep on changing between everybody. So I've seen a couple of topics of last year. They were both GDs, environment and technology, which is more important. These were the two GD topics which were there last year, SIIB. For WAT, they've shown a photo. So this is one of the photo. Now what I recommend in WAT is be positive. Don't look at the negative side, because no one wants to hear a negative side of the story. Now most of people will look at this as complications, complicated thing, take a process, complicated this, that. But if you look at other way around, they have actually simplified things. Fine, so runways, highways are all simplifying or congesting the roads. Fine, so this can be a live example of how you think. So this can be positivity also, this can be negativity also. So all I want to say here is think positive. Do not think from a negative point of view, and always give example from the business point of view. So the person is going to read your GD or going to read your VAT is going to be a MBA or a professor at the MBA college, at this college. So uske samne if you write in negative terms, he won't appreciate that much. So try to keep it as much possible into the positivity and the business side. Okay. For example, take example of a huge company. So their complete processes, everything, there are a lot of products. So everything is very complicated. So they have find out ways to simplify things, data flow, supply chains, everything they have tried to simplify it, which looks complicated from the outsider, but you don't need to take all the roads. You just have to take one road which you want. So for single product, it can be simplified. Okay. So that can also be one way to look at. Okay. So in short, think positive. Okay, coming to the PI, the most important part. So do prepare well for your PI. So ask yourself about your why MBA, why SIIB. All these answers should be thorough about your past experiences, your work experience, if you have any work experience. So do work hard for that part, because that will be a part of your PI. And PI is 30%. I believe in a 7 PI process. You have to give 7 interviews before you see your SIIB interview. Fine, right from your giving in, just जो मिलता है उसका इंटरव्यू दो. पापा, मम्मी, पेरेंट्स, family, brother, sister, teacher, boss. You have to give 7 interviews, so that 8th time when you sit in the actual process, the words will come out very easily from your mouth. Because if you're not that great with English, or if you're not that great with the interview, and you feel nervous, all your nervousness will be out. So you have to give 7 interviews before you see your next interview. Alright, so that's all I wanted to cover up in this admission process for SIIB. Fine, and if you have any more questions, you can ask me in the comment box. I'll be more than happy to reply. And if I missed anything, do let me know in the comment box. So do subscribe to the channel here, because I'm going to upload more videos like this for the other B schools as well. And in case you want to join our GDPI program, you can click on the box here. It will take you to the GDPI program. You can buy it online, or you can join us for the classroom program. Okay.